But is that your studio in there? I mean, is that at your house?
Yeah,
I
That's his
got
fake
this
background.
is
I
my
got
digital background. Yeah.
But thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us.
Well, first of all, hi Gavin, hi Steven.
Yeah, hey Tim.
Great to see you. Yeah, you too.
I guess we wanted to first like ask you guys about you guys transitioned into the band really quick, and some of the previous band fall members have told us that there's a transition period and not like they basically have told us like once you're in the fall, it's like it starts right away. But I'm wondering if there was the transition period that some of them have told us about, which is like the fans have the fall army have to get used
Mm.
to the new kind of lineup. Did you guys have any experience in that way?
I feel like we had to win him over, right, Rob?
Yeah, I think like because of how we joined, like I think people thought it was going to like just massively suck, and we kind of surprised some people. But then
Yeah,
they were so used to how like the last group played, and
sure.
that obviously we weren't coming from that place at all.
Huh.
So I think becoming comfortable with like Mark and Elena and like so yeah, like when it started in the US, it was Mark, Elena, Safi, who is like Elena's very close friend and was doing these like video multimedia, like he was opening the shows doing these like multimedia things. So like
Cool.
I think when we
Sophie
showed up,
Sniper.
Safi Sniper, when we showed up, we were like, I mean, I remember being like, I think we should ask to get paid every single night after each show in case like we get kicked out. You know, it's like we didn't know
Yeah.
what to expect.
Mm.
So it took a little while, basically till San Francisco, I think. And then it was
Mhm.
like fully, I think we felt close to them, you know. I don't know. What do you think, Tim?
I think the initial introduction to the fall, I think, well, Rob and I probably were so adamant about pleasing Mark and Elena
Yeah.
and playing the right songs, and playing well,
Yeah.
that the fall army, I didn't really care
Yeah.
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
yeah, around San Francisco maybe, because there was that blog, The Big Crashing Beat, and there was like people were talking. The Fall Syndicate would talk, be like, "We actually saw the Americans. We saw the dudes. They were pretty good, or they sucked, or they're pretty good." So like the word traveled to the next city. It felt like,
Yeah.
but
So no one was
yeah.
surprised, right? That you guys were
Uh,
there.
no, I think a lot of people were. I think they're like, "What the hell? What is this?" I think, yeah, like Rob said, I think
Yeah.
they thought it was gonna maybe suck.
Was the plan always for you guys to join the band, or was it more just to kind of finish the tour with them and it just kind of organically you meshed well and it went on from there?
It was just to finish the tour. We were just going to do the US tour.
Yeah.
And then I remember after the Southpaw show in Brooklyn, which I think is now the Music Hall of Williamsburg,
Mm.
we went to this like after hours bar that like there wasn't much alcohol there. It was like cans of beer and then like this much alcohol in the bottles behind the bar. You know, you can guess what kind of place it was. And I remember
Yeah.
Mark being like, will you guys come to Manchester to play the 30th the Fall's 30th anniversary at New Century Hall?
Mm.
And that was like when we were like, oh shit, I think we're gonna do this. Even though we had recorded at that point, but we didn't know
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
like what that was, because they had like the whole plan was they were gonna do the first half of the US tour.
Right.
It started actually in Austin, the tour, and then they were gonna tour out to LA, go up to San Francisco. There was like a week off to record in LA, and then start the tour back up. So like,
Mm.
and I think Mark was fully like determined to be like, no, we're gonna like make this work. And like, because as Tim said, we were like really trying. I mean, we immediately loved it and it was sick and we were trying really hard. We just went to the studio. We didn't know if anything was gonna happen with it. We didn't, you know, it's like,
I think Mark liked our eagerness, though. I mean, he kind of says it in the book too, but I remember he liked, and in interviews, I think we showed him that we were on board, like we were down to clown.
Yeah.
There was some
Yeah.
sort of energy. You could tell you guys it seemed like you guys had the most fun out of maybe any of the lineups.
Yeah,
It's just
probably.
like it's just like
Yeah.
apparent. Like it's just really like even in the music video, it's like you guys are just having like a great time and it's like very organic. I don't know, it's like a very natural thing. But I'm wondering about a couple of things because like these are interesting things. It's a very fall move to have the studio booked and then like no band and then be like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cancel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna happen no matter what. Like, I mean, only yeah.
It's really, like, also, like, weird to go into a recording session with people you don't really know or, like,
Mm.
kind of like a process together. I mean, like, so we were just kind of figuring stuff out all together in the studio and just, like, I guess, like, rolling air quotes, rolling tape,
Mm.
and then pulling stuff from that, and I don't think we started playing Reformation till, like, midway through the tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I mean, we were in we came up with that in the first session, but then I think we started playing it in, like, Minneapolis or something.
Hmm. Was there any writing between
Yeah.
you guys? Like outside the studio? Like, "Let's write fall songs?"
Yeah,
Later
did we
on
try?
later on, I don't think it was, like
Sitting on a bed across from each other,
I don't think we
strumming
had
it.
enough time, yeah, because we'd play the show, we'd go back to one of our hotel rooms and partake in the
Yeah,
night. So
right.
there was no real time for us to do that kind of like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to my room and write a song. Let's go
Mm.
write a song." There was no time.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
forget, Rob, did we have any time when we got to LA to, like, try
no.
to write stuff?
No, we came up with all of that stuff in this well, like, the first
Yeah.
half of it in the studio, and then when we were in Roxdale at Gracieland,
Mhm.
like, we came up with a bunch of stuff there too, and
Yeah.
then, I mean yeah, and then, I mean, Tim and I recorded an entire rap album in the Salutation Hotel with
That's
Did
rock
good.
you
bands.
did?
Yeah, 'cause we were,
Yeah.
like, in minimum
There's a lot of
security prison
downtime.
over there. A lot of spare time, a lot of
A
Yeah.
time.
mixtape? Okay, that
Yeah,
sounds great.
exactly.
That sounds
Yeah.
great. Well, I heard
Worldwide massage track.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
we heard a rumor that there might have been, like, some after show rap battles happening. We know that Marky Smith can
Yes.
spit lyrics on stage, but could
Yeah.
he was spitting lyrics off
Oh,
stage
yeah. Oh, yeah.
after the show?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There's video footage. It's, like, grainy. It's almost like FBI footage of of us freestyling. Mark definitely freestyled. Yeah. It
Was
was sick.
Orfeo was beatboxing, I heard
Oh,
too.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah. I wonder
Oh.
where that is. Rob, do you know?
I have a little Orfeo has it. I have a little clip of it,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
love to see that. Oh. Well, when's the mixtape
There's more
coming out?
footage. I think that was just the choice nug, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. When you guys, toured in Europe, that was the first time you guys toured in Europe, right? Like, you didn't go there with Darker My Love yet, right? Like, you with The
That
Fall was
was
your
my
first time.
first time in England. I don't know if you had been there, Tim.
No, no. Yeah, was that our first time in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, the 30th anniversary was my first time going there, and then after that, we came
Yeah.
back over and did, like, Oya Festival, and
Right.
we flew back, and then I think we went back and did Indian Summer. That's, like, one of the craziest stories.
Tell us.
Well, I mean, like, first
Yeah,
off
tell us, Rob. I don't remember anything.
Tell Tim.
first
Please,
off
yeah, please tell me about it.
first off, I had n well, I had no money. I remember having, like, negative money in my bank account, and they had booked us to connect through Dusseldorf, and then fly to Manchester and drive to Glasgow.
Mm.
We got to Dusseldorf, and we had missed our connecting flight, and
Yeah.
we were like, "What do we do?" I remember calling Elena, and she said, "Just take a flight to Edinburgh and take a cab." So we flew to
Huh.
Edinburgh, and then we got in a cab, and we're like, "Take us to Glasgow, take us to this park, we're playing this festival." We're just like a 400-pound cab ride or something, no money, And as we're pulling up, I remember James Fennings walking out of like one of those fences, and I was just like, pull over here, and then he paid the cab. We walked on stage, and we ripped it. But
yeah,
That's the way to get the
that's right.
adrenaline going.
Yeah, very stressful though. Yeah, because you don't want to like disappoint Mark, or I guess whoever is like what band you're in, you don't want to, but especially him, you know.
Totally.
Fair
Yeah.
was like already there because we didn't play Reading or Leeds because we had Darker My Love stuff going on.
Yeah.
And Dave and Pete played that, but Dave was up. That was like right around when we started doing the 2 bass thing.
The double bass. Yeah.
Yeah, which was really fun.
What other memories do you have of like touring the UK? Like that, the Fall is such a British band before you guys were in it.
Yeah.
And it's just like a singular band by themselves, but very British. And like you guys are touring the UK. I'm just interested if you guys have any other fond memories of like going around there, a different country, playing for the first time.
First, I like we were always like put up in places. Like it started off, they were putting us up in this place called it was the cricket. No, it was the squash club, right? Or the cricket club. What was you know what I'm talking about? The minimum security prison, dude. It was literally it was in Salford.
Yeah. Okay.
But like it was like way down this road. We had like no way of getting out of there. There was a pub connected to it. We did a lot of like sleeping. So there would
watch
be
boxing.
Yeah, there would be a
Boxing?
lot of like there'd be a lot of like you're trapped and then you go to the pub in your hotel. The next few times we came back, we would stay in the Manchester city center, and that's like when we stayed at the Salutation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we started to have like we knew like people from the crew, like fucking Mark Kennedy and the dude who owned the coffee pot and like
the coffee pot
and like then like Simon who was like the road manager, like he would be around too. And just a lot of cigs, dude. A lot of cigs, a lot of beers, dude. And,
Dude, the Simon thing is so funny because he was like the roadie, kind of, you know. But like,
he'd always drink red wine at night and shit too, dude.
Yeah, he would like get so bummed that he set up like our amps or my amps. I remember him being like bummed out. But it's like when you're in the Fall, you got to do what Mark says. Like, don't go to the venue, sound check or whatever. Like, you had to, because I'm like this like good like band guy. I'm like, I want to set up my stuff and like that's what we do. I just remember him like resenting that, I think, like being a roadie. And I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about, Rob?
Yeah, because like we would want to get to like the venue early and set stuff, but Mark would be like, no. Then we would get there, it'd be set up, we'd sound check. Mark would come sometimes, a lot of times he wouldn't be there, and we would just do our check, and then head back to the hotel or fuck off, But Simon was funny. And then Simon had Nikki come on too. And there was like two road dogs.
Yeah.
We traveled in two vans too.
Yeah.
Like the 2 van for hire.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How was it split up? Americans.
It rotated. Rotated. And sometimes if like Mark's hair was like super slicked back, like you'd be like, oh, I don't know if I
don't know if I want to go in that.
I don't know if I want to ride with Mark today. Like, I don't know if he slept last night. Like, like tons of water and like slicked his hair back. Like,
that was the signal. Oh,
that was a sign.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Now it's all like the memories are coming back. Like fucking driving in the States. With Mark.
Oh, with Mark? I mean, I drove back from San Francisco in like a rental car with Mark and Elena. And like, I'm like 25, 26 years old. Mark's drinking beers and throwing the cans out the window. And I'm like, I'm going to get arrested. I'm going to get arrested right now. But then I got him to like their spot. And like, he was like, I waited till fucking... I got them all set up in where they were staying, which was like the apartment complex where like child actors stay, and it's like where Nirvana
Oh,
stayed when they recorded.
yeah. Oh, what is it called? It's called like
Nevermind.
the something something. Yeah, what is that called? Yo.
And they were like, "Fuck this," and then they went and stayed at the Roosevelt. He was like immediately like,
Oh
left.
yeah.
What were his thoughts about, like, California in general or LA or any of that? Like, what was I don't see
think
him
he
He
liked
fitting
LA.
likes America. Like he
Yeah.
likes America.
America, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just thinking. I think he was into LA. Like he wasn't like he didn't like talk shit on it.
Yeah,
And we
But
were like, obviously, that's where we lived, so we were like
yeah,
super at home and like relaxed when we were there because
yeah.
we were at our apartments. You know, it's like
yeah. Did he wanna assimilate into, like, your guys scene at all? Or I mean,
Mm,
you guys no?
no. No way.
no.
No, not even
Not what we were
close.
doing musically. Yeah.
No.
You would make
Well,
fun of
no.
us. Yeah, you
He,
should make fun of us.
although he would try to get it. Do you remember going to the Roosevelt
Yeah.
and like hanging with
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Was that the night that there was like the Kid Rock party like by the
Yeah.
pool, or was that a different thing?
No, I think it was that night. No, I went
What?
up
So
into I went up into his room. I remember going up and we were hanging in his room and shit. And like, I mean, like
Yeah.
we immediately started kicking it with Mark.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was strange. It went from intimidating to like, we're in the gang now.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And that was like right around the time Austin Collins came and they were working on the book. And Austin's like our age. And
Yeah, maybe that was a good buffer to have
that
him
was like a
there.
good buffer. He did leave him in
Yeah,
Chicago though.
that's true.
He was like, "You're on your own, dude." And then we flew to New York, and they just like stranded him in Chicago. But he made it. Austin made it to New York. He was.
He
not
was
sick,
the
though.
one helping Mark write the book, the Renegade book.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That makes sense,
And
totally.
Taco Bell was too spicy for him. Wait, I'm not lying. It's
That's
true. Do you
all
remember
interesting.
Yeah.
Robbie like spit it out? He's like, "Oh, it's so hot."
Dude, he was here for South. He had a film premiere at South by Southwest. He was loving it down here. He had a cowboy hat and everything.
Oh wow.
He didn't
That
eat any
guy.
of the food though. He was
Yeah.
fine without that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going from Darker My Love, which seemed like a really democratic band and, extremely collaborative, to a band that has like a singular leader, if that was in some way exciting or invigorating to you guys to be like, okay, there's a point guy, and I just have to do my
Yeah.
thing. Like, was there any of that for you guys?
I think it was probably refreshing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was.
You know?
Someone with like a singular vision, or who's like, I guess like
The boss.
the boss. Like it eliminates some of the. I know there's like so much turmoil in the fall and stuff like that, but like there's a lot of interpersonal stuff that happens when you try to do a band democratically, you know, and
totally.
it like, while it's great in some ways, it stifles some stuff too. So
The productivity alone, if you have like a direction, right? That's not questioned. It's like we're going
Yeah.
forward. You're going forward no matter what. That's super cool.
or an
And
aesthetic, or just like
yeah, yeah.
like style, like you're able to like creative direct it. Do you know what in a way that like
Yeah.
sometimes when there's multiple voices, it gets a little mushy.
Yeah.
Which was interesting with recording in the LA session, because he kind of also he had a vision of what he wanted, but he trusted us with what we were coming up with. And even we were kind of like fucking around because we're just trying to please him, like
Yeah.
we're not trying to write songs and get credits on a fall record. We're like trying to please him, that, and he's happy. Like, this is good enough for the fall. And like, that would be enough,
like
And
the idea of it being some sort of like career thing was like the last thing from our minds. I think it was just like, I hope we can keep doing this through the rest of the tour. I hope he doesn't like cancel us now, like, and send us.
But that was fun to you bring songs in and him liking it, or like,
or being like, that part's
basically
cool, that part sucks. Like, I don't.
it was cool.
Yeah.
And it was real fast too. There wasn't a lot of thinking about that. And then like even times when we'd like fuck around because we'd joke about Zappa and Beefheart like all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
And then we'd kind of like jam, like on the insult song or whatever. We just kind
yeah.
of jammed this Beefheart thing, and he was with it. You know, he was having fun. I think he was weirdly
Yeah.
strict, but not strict. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah.
We totally get it just listening to the music. Like, you can tell it totally there's an idea in there no matter what, but it's just it forms itself. And maybe we can ask you guys about some specifics if you guys remember about the Reformation Post. Let's start off by like, how does it feel to be like the only fall band to put vocal harmonies on a fall album?
White Line Fever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in
Uh,
hindsight, well, that's the thing. Is like in hindsight, like maybe I wouldn't have done that, but you
I
know,
think
like
it's
we were
cool.
just,
I think it's
Dude,
fun as
it's
we were
hell.
just
sick.
having
I
fun,
think it's
dude.
fun.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Like
It's
if
one of my
Mark was
favorites.
down, we're down
I
basically.
mean, yeah. You could hear you guys laughing about it, and he's totally digging it, and then you're like, let's do another one.
Yeah,
It's so good.
yeah.
The thing that I think that happened, like in the last band to us, is like I think the last group, and that, you know, like whatever. This is just my theory, is that they were constantly challenging him in
Mm,
like not a like musical way, but
mm,
in a sort of like alpha dog type way. You know,
mm.
like I think there was like you know, there was obviously tension, and then when we came in, we were like fully about the music. I don't know. And like
Yeah.
I think it let him, like we weren't challenging him in that way, so it let him kind of have fun again and not
Mm,
have to like, you know, be as aggro.
yeah.
That's just a theory.
No,
I mean, we
that
also had maybe not a foot out the door, but we had like maybe two toes out the door, being like, "This isn't our thing."
Yeah, this isn't our thing.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
yeah.
So we had a lightness about that too.
Mm,
We were dead serious about it being an amazing experience and like recording and all that and like being good band members. But also we had a lightness, like so we couldn't take. I don't know. I think the other band, Rob, like maybe also there was a dedication that was very intense.
Yeah, it was intense.
mm.
You know, maybe
It was their life. Yeah, it was their life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Career,
like
yeah.
also, yeah, it's like we weren't like delusional. It's like at a certain point, it's just
yeah,
not economical to like fly us to
Yeah.
like send us back
yeah,
and forth and do this. Like, you know, it's like the Fall was a successful group, you know,
Mm,
and like was operating as like a business successfully, but it's not like something that can sustain that, you know. It's like,
yeah, yeah.
so
yeah. I
yeah.
think we knew we were visitors. You know.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, did Mark ever ask you, like, directly to do that, to, like, move over there or anything like that?
No, but
I
we
think
like
that would have
spent
been
a lot of
helpful,
yeah,
but
we spent a lot of
Yeah,
time there, but
I
like
see.
I mean also they never got us visas like when we went over there. We were like,
yeah.
don't
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I hope, you know, they don't hear this, but yeah.
How much
What,
for
the money in the parka?
the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
taxes?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
For their
yeah,
back taxes.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it was fractional, you know, but like there wasn't like there was parts of it that weren't like, you know, like when Darker My Love would go over to Europe, like Upset the Rhythm would like sponsor us and we'd go over there and like
yeah.
it was really on the up and up. We were kind of like tourists.
Under the table.
Yeah, I
You
see.
know,
Yeah,
like
Sure.
yeah,
so,
yeah. Yeah, it was kind of scary coming back with like the money that we earned too.
so
But yeah, the whole
scary.
thing was kind of
So
sketchy. Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
Yeah. What
Did you
money?
do the
What
Mark
money? We
Carrier
didn't
bag move?
Oh yeah, well,
we spent all that money in England, so we never brought any money back home.
You didn't
hell
buy
yeah.
guitars?
Yeah.
Or what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's right, Rob. That's
Yeah.
right.
Uh,
Oh, I remember. Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yes.
duty-free shop called your name and you just had to let it loose.
Benson and Henry.
Yeah, yeah. Go nuts on
Family.
cologne. Yeah, yeah.
Giant Toblerones for the whole family.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we spent it all at Italy. Bella Italia.
Bella
The
Italia,
restaurant.
dude, our favorite restaurant.
Yeah, in
Down at Bella
Manchester.
Italia.
let's go to the insult song. Was that done in a live take, or did Mark overdub the vocals on that one? Do you
He
remember?
overdubbed.
He overdubbed the vocals.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I remember we did it. He actually liked it, which I was kind of shocked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we were just
And
fucking
then
around.
Yeah.
we were just fucking around because we were probably literally joking with Mark about Beefheart or something because he references Trout Mask in it.
Yeah.
Like we were always because Mark would always do like the Zappa voice, like
Mhm.
or Beefheart voice or something.
Yeah, the growl.
And
Yeah.
and like because I remember when we heard the lyrics, we were like, "Holy shit, this is so good! This is so
So
fucking
funny.
fucked! It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fucked."
It's so good.
And also, I remember he like name checks us in it. I remember being like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? Like, what Marky Smith said our names in like a song." I hope
Yeah.
that makes the record, and it did.
Yeah. Did you guys ever get any insights into, like, Mark as a writing?
Hmm.
I mean, it was like like Reformation, for example, like I think that's like a road song kind of in a lot of ways
Mm.
because
Yeah,
we were going
Black River.
through Black River
Mm.
Fall Motel, which is like the
Yeah.
Black River Falls Motel
Yeah.
in Wisconsin, cheese state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Makes
then
sense.
like, it's like, but then like you start repeating that stuff over and over again, and then he would be improvising
Yeah,
Okay.
lyrics
Yeah.
nightly
Okay.
yeah. He would do that every night.
every
Yeah,
night.
about the day.
About the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah? Huh.
Yeah, like I remember in the New York one. I don't know. Maybe like there was a guy in a Metallica shirt, but do you remember he went in the
Oh,
Hungry
Mr.
Freak? He
Metallica?
went, Mr. Metallica, walk on by.
Yeah. Like
Like like that probably happened earlier that day. Like I don't know, probably saw a guy with a
Mhm.
Metallica shirt or something.
Mhm.
he very much, it's like I think obviously when we were working with the group, it was like a different period for him, and it was less dense lyrically,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
but what he was saying like came across. It's not like he was like, I'm sure you've seen the shows. He's bringing lyrics up on stage like all the time.
Yeah.
So he's writing shit all the time. And then
Yeah,
the recording process, like we weren't super involved with him when he was doing his vocal takes. Like he did a lot of that
yeah,
stuff while we were back in the States,
Huh.
And like
Okay.
there was like Pete did some stuff on the record and Dave did some stuff on the record and some other people I think played some stuff. Like, there's like other than seeing it in the context of like touring where he's like writing stuff all the time and then basically singing it that night,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
trying stuff out in a live context. I guess that's how I saw the process, and like
Mm.
and then
yeah.
over
It's kind of
time it like
freestyle.
develops.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah, dude.
do you ever think you ever like wrote the songs out actually, or do you like was there like a
Yeah.
final? Was there a final take? I mean, yeah.
Like I remember seeing like lots of lyrics scribbled in his like writing, like his hieroglyph mark writing.
Yeah.
So he definitely wrote a lot because he had like the disheveled papers
Yeah,
everywhere.
it was
like
like
he,
stacks of papers.
yeah. So he had material to pull from, I suppose. But
And then
yeah.
like I think once he went into the studio, it was like recording it, refining it, and
Yeah.
then once the recording was done, that would create a little bit of structure. But I mean, like, I would say if we had ended up recording like Reformation, the song, like by the time we played like Primavera, which was our like last show together,
Mm.
like that would have felt probably less like droney and slightly more structured. We had like developed all
yeah.
other like
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I don't know what it was like in early fall because those songs sound like there's part A, B, C.
Yeah, right. Mhm.
And like with us, it kind of felt like almost like a reggae song where it just give me like a
Yeah,
groove,
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
repeat it, and I'm gonna freestyle on top.
It did
So
seem like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were like,
you drop out for, like, 4
yeah,
bars, and then,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
now come back, it's like, "Come back in. Now I'm gonna turn your amp up all the fucking way." It's like
Yeah, which is funny because like I think I remember bringing parts of Scenario, that song, to the
Mhm, yeah,
recording session, and like I'm thinking in like a song way,
yeah,
like, and but I think we've really quickly learned that he just wants just play it, repeat it, just groove, like
yeah.
repeat. So that's when
the
I think
first part's
that's
great. That's why he's like, "The first part is great."
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't change that
Yeah,
No,
second
yeah.
don't
part.
change
Yeah, yeah.
second part's
Yeah.
okay, but not we don't need that, we don't need that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
so
Yeah,
I think
That's
me
exactly,
and
and this
Rob, with, like, how we would write songs,
Mhm,
we were thinking more, yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
in that way.
some of the stuff we did in the studio that did have the more traditional like, kind of, like, structures, he didn't like. He wasn't it
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
respond to
He's
the
like,
stuff.
I can't do anything with this."
Yeah, and so that's kinda
Yeah.
why, like, all this we're like, "Oh, okay, this is what Mark wants," you know?
Yeah,
It
we quickly learned that.
I
and
think I think Elena even said that she loved you guys as a line well, I mean, she loved you guys in general, but as a lineup because you left the space. That's what she said, and I can definitely hear that. Like, you guys are
Yeah.
just leaving the space for him to like, accelerate as far as he wants, you know?
Yeah, I think, well, we learned that's what I kinda mean, like, we learned quickly that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
And I feel like because me and Rob had been playing music for a while at this point, we could kind of it's like, okay, and, we were listening to Can and, like, all these other bands that Mark loves too.
Mhm.
Like, we had already brought that to the table, so we knew dynamics. If we're gonna repeat the same thing, I think Rob and I and Orfeo,
yeah, and our
but especially Rob and I, because we played music together, we knew how to, yeah, bring it down, bring it up, like, when's a good time,
yeah,
after
Yeah.
8 bars, like,
yeah,
let's,
and just listen to Mark, and, like,
yeah.
go off of him, like, a lot too, so
That's true,
Mm.
you had to do that a lot,
just,
like,
like,
live.
following him,
Or we both
Yeah.
did,
Yeah, we
yeah,
both did,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Were there any strategies to deter Mark from a yeah, it seems like you guys are so laid back, like, when he's messing with your settings on your amps and stuff, like, do you just go with it? Is that the best method? Just let it flow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think at
Yeah.
first I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are you doing? Like, that's
I
rude,"
mean, like,
you know?
so like, there were times where I would and this is the thing, is, like, I do think Mark tries to create, like, tension and, like, a
Mm,
sense of, like, that he's antagonizing you, because, like, there were times
Mhm.
where he would turn my amp down, and I would feel like, "Oh, that was, like, like, you're doing this intentionally to, like, get at me."
Mhm.
And, like,
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
a
yeah.
not
little
gonna let
poke,
it
yeah.
get at me, and, like, I mean, like, yeah, like, poke at it, or, like, I mean, I think, like, probably when, like, Dave came on, I think he probably thought, like, there would be some sort of, like, crazy tension there with, like, this is just also, like, my theories. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm
Totally,
just speaking
totally.
for
Yeah, yeah.
myself.
Absolutely.
That, like, there
Absolutely.
would be tension between Dave and I. But, like, I was just like, "No, let's, like, figure out how to work as a band."
Oh, interesting.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Dave's, like, one of the most lovely people in the world, dude.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagle, dude. He's like,
That's interesting though, that theory.
right? Don't you
Yeah.
Like, to
think? I
kind of,
think
like, fuck with us to,
the
like,
fuck, yeah, and
to
yeah,
get that reaction, because
to get a
that's
reaction, to create something. And, like
Yes.
yeah,
and, like
Huh.
that's his world.
and, like, that's, like, part of his genius too. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
and
And
how
which is
music
even
that
which
Paul
make
finds.
his old band be so fucking sick of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
They were, they
like,
were.
for example, how they left the band,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that would make sense, dude, like, that tension. Yeah, because he never wanted you to feel comfortable too, like, he would make fun of us if we like, say we checked into a hotel and there was a beach nearby, and we were like, "Oh, let's go to the beach. We don't have anything today or tonight,"
Yeah.
or whatever, and maybe we go somewhere
But
in the
just, like,
town,
walk over to the
and he would
beach,
make
like, not even, like,
yeah, yeah,
just,
we
like,
wouldn't
not
go
even
in.
And we're
Yeah,
talking about
with,
like
like,
Brighton
rock
or Hove. Like we're not talking
Yeah,
about like
yeah.
going swimming, you know, like we're talking
Yeah,
about,
and we're just no, but we're just bored. It's like, well, what
Yeah.
do we do? Let's get some food and walk by the beach, maybe. And then he'd make fun of us.
How
like,
dare
yeah,
you?
I,
How
was the
dare you do
beach?
that?
He'd be like, how was
Yeah.
the beach today?
yeah,
He had all these funny voices. I
Ooh.
mean, he's one of the funniest dudes ever. Seriously.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, no doubt. Can you guys tell us about the production of Das Boot? What do you remember
We
about
were
that
not
one?
involved in that at all.
we weren't involved in that.
Oh, really? No?
Yeah, that was just
Huh.
Elena, really.
You guys got
What is-
credit for it at least, though.
You
I
guys got
know.
credit. Yeah.
Right.
Well, did we play anything on that? I don't know. I don't.
Do you guys remember clapping? Do you guys remember clapping?
It could have stuff.
Maybe.
That's the thing, is it could have stuff that we did
Oh yeah,
LA
Sure. Oh,
and
yeah.
like
Yeah.
underneath it.
Underneath it, yeah.
And I don't know
what it was.
what
yeah.
it was, you know. But I remember listening to be
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't play on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the bad stuff? That's
That was
another.
that was from the LA
Yeah, that was
session.
What do you guys remember what those voice recordings are? It sounds like voicemail.
That's the tour manager that the tour blew up.
Oh, that's from that. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the tour manager that from Phoenix that quit.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense now that I'm putting it together. Yeah. Cool. I mean, that's
Yeah.
interesting too.
But like that's all
interesting.
Mark like putting that together. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like we weren't involved in like the concepting of that at all. We had recorded stuff and then he put that stuff together.
Do you guys remember any stage banter, Mark engaging with the crowd?
Mainly just engaging with like any sort of like camera person that was like remotely close to the stage.
Yeah.
And, like kick them.
Yeah, get him away.
Yeah.
Get them away.
Or tell him to fuck off or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
There's
he interacted with the crowd much.
No.
It's not as much as we thought either, because we're always like, you know, in the early years of the fall, he would, but it was totally different venues. It was small back room of the pub. So it was like way more intimate, and you probably knew half the people in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was way more fun for him. But
Yeah.
there is one line. I mean, there's one that we found that is from like maybe your guys' first show in San Diego, and he says, and this next number is called "Where Can I Get Some Beige Shorts From?"
I mean, dude, that show was like,
dude,
it was like scary. Like
that was the first show.
that was the first show. That was the first.
That was the show.
That was the first one. Okay, yeah.
And we played the wrong song.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Tell me about this, because you guys got the songs right, but they were
Aspen
wrong.
And Pacifying Joint. We mixed them. They were written. It was written like incorrectly on the. They were like flipped on the set on someone's set list.
Oh,
and like
that's so.
or
I mean,
wait, I thought it was the recordings that we got to learn.
Oh yeah,
they
it
were
was
misnamed.
labeled wrong.
It was labeled wrong. So like Mountain Energy and Pacifying Joint or something.
No,
they were
Midnight
switched.
Aspen. It was Midnight.
Oh, Midnight and Aspen. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we started. Yeah.
We just
Sorry,
thought you
go
guys were on downloading the wrong ones from LimeWire or something, and just like, okay,
I think
here
we
go.
did.
I mean, we
No,
might have.
I think that's it. That's probably what
It
happened.
wasn't like the label was like sending us shit. I mean, it was
Not
like
that quick.
Seriously, like
you needed it now. Yeah,
it was seriously like Emmett Kelly called me at work. I called Tim, and it was like 2 days later we were there. Like we rehearsed once.
Yeah. We had to learn the songs in what, 2 days or something?
Yeah.
But I think it was when you bought Fallhead's Roll on iTunes. I think something was fucked up. I think. I think.
Yeah.
Like the master, whoever mastered it, like it was wrong. So we learned it a different way. But that was the show that supposedly David Yao said it was from Jesus Lizard. So it was the worst show he's ever seen.
Good on you. Yeah, I like that.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly he said that.
Did you guys have any pre-show routines before going on stage with the Fall?
Pre-show?
Yeah.
Hell, it sigs, but
Yeah.
Post-show champagne.
Definitely post-show champagne every night. Yeah. Yeah.
Did,
$500 bottle of champagne.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
Mark
we were
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was like pretty. Like, I don't remember eating before.
I don't
shows.
either. I don't either. Because he'd probably make fun of us for
Us
that.
for eating, yeah.
For eating
The
before the
fall
show.
diet was like fucking
That's a real thing. Yeah.
crisps, you know, wholesome Pilsner,
Yeah.
and fucking cigs.
Yeah.
Yes. Cigarettes and beer for sure.
Yeah.
That was it.
Did Mark still not share the champagne if you guys had a bad show? Because that was always the rumor early on.
Oh.
He just would take the bottle and
There
leave
were
with
no
it.
bad shows with us.
There
dog.
you
Yeah,
go.
that's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No bad
10 out of
shows.
Check the
10.
track
Yep.
record.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. We agree. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys pick up anything about Mark's interactions and like just his relationship with the music industry in general while you were with him or around him?
I mean, I remember. Or you go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I remember this like for some reason very well, that the way he would talk to a label or anyone who works in the music industry,
Yeah.
he talked to them in a way that's so like old school, like 80s or 90s. Like if you were a bigger band, like
Huh.
these are people who work for you. You're not friends with them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And not in like a terrible way, but just like nowadays everyone's friends. Like the guy who puts out your records is probably like some guy you grew up with. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's like
Yeah.
everyone's friendly, and he had a very I don't know, not
Huh.
cold, but just like you do this, I need this and that.
Yeah.
I remember one time you and I being up in his hotel room at the end of the tour, and he was like paying us, and he goes, "Now count the money." And
Oh.
and we in front of him counted out the money,
Huh.
But it was he was like, "I'm teaching you a lesson right now. Like no matter who pays
Huh.
you,
Oh
you
yeah.
still count the money
Hmm.
because that's how you know you got paid the right amount of money." It
Yeah.
was
Oh.
like fatherly.
Yeah,
he
that
did
does
it.
sound like fatherly advice. Yeah.
And then there was another time, and you were gone, Tim. You had gone back for Andy's wedding,
Mhm.
and Pete. There was one extra show in London, and Pete was there for that. And then it was just me and him at the bar at the end of the night, and we were about to go do some Darker My Love stuff, and he was just talking about He was talking about dealing with record labels, and he was just always make them pay more. It's make them give you more money.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I don't know if that really worked in my career, but I've tried.
Yeah. Yeah. But it makes sense from coming from a guy who, they had legit hits in the
Yeah.
80s,
Oh yeah.
so he's used to that echelon of dealing with a label,
Huh. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
whereas
Yeah.
now everything's all indie, it's just all indie and everyone's your friend, he's used to dealing with
Yeah.
the
Business,
brass,
the suits,
so
the suits. Yeah.
the suits,
Yeah.
so I understand why he would approach it like that.
He had 25 years too of that relationship with the industry where it's eventually it probably becomes cold, right? It's just 25
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
It just has to be, it cools down and then you just want it done. And if it's not done, you move on. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
think, he
Yeah.
had been bankrupt and everything. He he dealt
Hmm.
with all sorts of financial shit. So it's
Yeah.
I think he got out the other side of that and was definitely had some obvious wisdom in regards to that. And
Yeah.
there'd be times where you would be, obviously we saw him interact a lot with Alan Wise, who was his
Yeah.
promoter,
Mhm.
and
Who me and him beat up.
yeah,
Me and Mark beat up.
yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You had to? You had to do it?
It's all. It's Yeah.
Do you want?
No. You go ahead.
No, okay.
It was my proudest moment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But God bless Alan Wise.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
like John Fogerty, not of CCR, but of Minder Music, his publishing company, was
Mhm.
like a real hard ass, and like we didn't end up signing a deal with him or dealing with him, So it's like,
Mm.
but Mark was very much, you know, he had been in the music business for a long time, and
Yeah.
had people he worked. He had a team. Do you know what I mean? Even though
Yeah.
he had blown up many teams.
Yeah, he had people that stuck with him through all those years, whether it's promoters or
Yeah. Huh.
which is cool.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He found the good ones for him.
Yeah, they had a loyalty to him. And he probably had a loyalty to them as
To
well.
them too. Yeah.
Rob, what was the strategy for when you guys were in the double bass formation?
It was Dave's style, obviously, like, he doesn't use a plectrum,
Yeah.
a guitar
Yeah.
pick. I was playing that, like, short scale
Mustang? What was that?
Mustang bass, yeah,
Yeah.
and he had, like, a kind of a more, like, active pickup bass, so, like, I was just, like, s playing up high, staying at kind of doing, like, almost, like, dumbed down guitar riffs, like, single
Huh.
guitar riffs,
Okay.
like, in a lot of ways. And
Yeah,
then
I can
Tim
hear
was
that.
doing all, like, the complex, like, kinda more dissonant stuff, and then, like, kinda beefing it up with chord
Mm.
thing. I don't know, it's like, it made sense. He was doing more sub stuff, and I kinda played in, like,
Yeah.
a middle zone, and then Tim played, like, up higher, but then at times, like, when we'd really kick in, everybody would, like, drop down, and it made it feel very, like, powerful.
Yeah, it sounded awesome. Yeah. It it was great dynamics all around, you know? You guys were filling up the whole spectrum, which is why
Yeah.
it's so great to listen to.
And then obviously Elena's like synth work, like I know it's at times it seems like very elementary, but it does like it did add like so
Oh,
much
yeah. No, it's
sonically,
cool. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, it added a lot. I remember seeing something recently, like, from a show. It's so cool. I mean, it sounds like The Fall to me, like her
Yeah.
Yeah.
playing,
Yeah.
which is rad.
The texture
Yeah.
of her synth is like it's just what you want for the fall, where it's, like, so fucked up and so low end and, like, fuzzy that it's just great. It just
Yeah.
harkens back I think, like, even Steve and I were talking about it, like, it harkens back to the original fall sound, but it's
Yeah.
modern. It's cool, it's
That's
great.
that's kinda what I mean. Like, it sounds like old Fall, but
Yeah.
also, updated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect
Yeah.
fit.
Like, instead
I
of a Casio, like, it's a synth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a Casio vibe to a broken Casio vibe to
Yeah.
it. We wanna ask you guys too about we always like to talk about the fall aesthetic and, like, you guys from your perspective being in the group, but then also, like, as fans of the fall, like, what do you guys think of actually, let me read you guys someone sent us this stage plot of I think from when you guys played in the group, and at the bottom, there's, like, a little note for for the stage management. It says, "No monitors across the front of the stage, no flashing lights, no strobe, no smoke machines, no lasers, only use tripod stands, no heavy bass mic stands." But I liked seeing this
That
because I
sounds
was like
about right.
I was like, "No, yeah, it's so it sounds spot
Yeah.
on for them for the fall, for the entirety of, like,
Yeah.
the thing." But I'm wondering from your guys' perspective, like, what'd you guys feel about that, but then also appreciate about just the starkness of the way that the fall is presented?
Yeah.
I mean, first off, just like in terms of like stage sound, I
Yeah.
learned that like side fills are like the best thing ever.
Huh.
They're like almost better than like if you're we weren't singing that much. Obviously, if you're singing, you want to hear yourself from the front, but like
Yeah.
I guess Mark didn't. But we would play festivals like that with no monitors like
Huh.
Yeah.
at time and just the side fills on and your amps. And it like
Yeah.
you feel like it's more out you're feeling like you're going outwards versus it like coming towards you.
Interesting.
Obviously
Yeah.
the stance thing was so Mark didn't hit anyone like in the head.
Yeah, kill
Yeah, the
someone.
Kill
danger
someone,
Yeah.
like and
safety
then
Yeah.
concern, yeah.
And then like the lasers and fog and all that shit like is pretty.
I've never seen it. I mean, I've never seen
like
the
it's,
lasers with the fall.
but it's like pretty self-explanatory. It's like
Yeah, I don't think aesthetically you don't want that.
No,
and
you
then
do
if
not.
like there could just be like white lights, like can lights on
Mhm.
people. Mark would have preferred that.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah. Also, something about like removing all the monitors in front is like the access to the audience, right? Like it's just like the visual.
Yeah.
You feel more connected in some way, which I think it seemed like he got into a little bit more, like straight on.
Yeah, I never really even thought about that till now, but that's
Mm.
yeah, like aesthetically also it's so cool to like not have any monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the cool kicks, see the see the feet.
Yeah, you gotta check out the shoes. Yeah.
Like if I was not like a 26-year-old, then I should have like not that I would have shaved my beard or anything, but like stylistically with my clothes, like maybe a small regret for myself is that I didn't go like harder into like a fall aesthetic. Do you know what I
Dude,
mean?
no. I think it's cool that we
like
were
I mean like
No, I think it's cool we were kind of weird in that regard.
yeah,
'Cause he
I know, but
tried.
like
Do you
yeah.
remember he tried to make us get haircuts?
Yeah. And like
He
I
did?
did, yeah, and like
Yeah.
but like an Oxford cloth shirt and like tucked in, like looking I don't know, thrift store smart or something. But like
Yeah.
But just
Yeah.
because I know we look great, it was fine. It's more just in my love and appreciation for it as a
Sure.
and
Yeah.
my appreciation for the past groups and the past eras and what I find like an exciting and cool about and love about some of like the photos you see in the past. But Mark would have hated that. He was a modernist. He like did
Yeah.
not want to be a throwback at all. You know?
Yeah.
No, he's never
Or if I
looking
like want a
backwards.
suit or something, I mean, I did wear a sport coat a lot of time, but if like obviously I was 26, I didn't have enough money to buy a fucking suit.
I think you look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, you
Also,
guys are killing it.
I thought it was cool that we didn't play the part because I see you see bands and they reform and they are kind of dressed like they did like
Yeah.
at a certain point, but it
Yeah,
always
right.
seems a little wrong. It seems wrong.
Yeah.
I kind of like that we were just these strange kids from LA
Yeah.
Yeah.
in into the fall world.
Yes.
Yeah, there was something about that was it just added to the what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Probably to fall fans, like
Yeah.
what is he doing? What is Mark doing?
Why does he have that bearded dude on stage?
Yeah,
The
but
bearded
that's so
giant.
great.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
great.
Did you guys ever get like recognized during your time in Manchester? Did any fall fans like ever see you out there and call you out or say anything?
Mostly people that because I feel like Manchester, that world is like kind of small. So it'd be like someone who works at the bar, like, oh, you play in the fall. It wasn't like teenagers. Or anything.
Recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we had like maybe some like Canon elves going
There
on
you
with
go.
us at that time.
And
Those digital cameras, it's like
yeah.
but
That's what that Mark video's on. That pixelated Mark videos
yeah,
on one of
exactly.
those.
Direct to MySpace.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think
can we-
but the Manchester thing was kind of like it just 6 degrees of Marky Smith. Like everyone kind of felt like everyone kind of knew
Everyone had a Mark
him
story. Yeah, like
yeah.
they'd run into him at a pub or like they knew one of his sisters or it was like
Yeah. So no recognized. We weren't recognized really.
Can we ask you guys about this one Reformation album art? Not any photograph here, but
the
do
single.
you guys
art?
remember this one? Or can you tell us about this one? Do you see it? Can you
Yeah.
see it?
Oh, Elena
Elena
did that.
Oh, I was wondering who did this.
Yeah.
Okay.
The single artwork.
Okay.
That shit's sick, dude.
Yeah, it's
I know.
cool.
I
It's
love
cool.
that one.
It just sticks out as totally different than anything else almost ever that
Yeah.
artistically. And I was like, where did this come from and what is it? Like even on the back sheet did this guy
Yeah.
or this
Yeah. It's
person.
so rad.
It's really cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so that does
I don't
well,
know.
I wanna ask you guys this too because and Tim, as a visual artist, do you take anything away from, like, those early fall records? I mean, I kinda get a vibe, from some of your albums, like, even, like, The Wink, you got, like, the you always have a lot of text with, like, drawing,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
I love it, and it's just, like, I get that vibe from the fall, I get that vibe from your stuff. Is there any inspiration there?
I think probably, but I remember there was times where I would do it not thinking about that, and
Yeah.
then I'd be like, "Oh, that looks a little hex induction, maybe too much or something."
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
So it's definitely, like, in there, like,
Yeah,
subconsciously, but
yeah.
sometimes I have to check myself, uh, so it doesn't look too
I
much,
mean
yeah.
but it's so great, like, I mean, like, as a listener, as, like, a fan of music, like, when you I mean, you guys know too, like, when you pick up an album, you got, like, these codes, like, these coded messages coming
Yeah.
at you, and you're
Yeah.
listening to the weirdness that is on the, piece of vinyl, and then you're deciphering it for yourself. It's, like, the best experience you can have, like,
Yeah,
not being at a show, but just, like, boom. It's so fun.
but also that's what makes the fall so good because if you think about that era when they came up, you
Mhm.
know, like a band like the Sex Pistols, it's just blah, you know, right in your face, everything's
Yeah,
spelled out
yeah,
for you, you
yeah,
know? But, like, I don't know, I feel like Mark had insight into I don't not surrealism, but, like, he kinda made you think more or made you
yeah,
be like,
that's
"What
right.
is this?" Or, "What is he talking about?" Like, what is" you know?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
like it's funny, like, when we were in the band and we'd be, like, in the van driving from tour to tour, show to show, and, like, Mark would be talking, we'd just be chit-chatting about shit, and, like, he talks about, like, James Bond, and he's like, "Yo, yeah," it's like, "I really love those books," like, obviously he
yeah,
loved, like, reading, and then, like,
Yeah.
we'd be talking about, like, The Twilight Zone, like, all the time, and
mhm,
then
Oh, yeah.
and then, like, it wasn't for me, it's like, I didn't listen to, like, Room to Live till, like, after I was in the fall, but, like, something like Detective Instinct, like,
yeah,
he's like he's like writing a that's like a short story about a character who, like,
yeah.
or at least this is how I'm interpreting it.
Totally, yeah,
And when
yeah,
you,
that's
like,
the way.
look at, like, the album artwork
That's
for
the way.
Room to Live, like, there's, like, obviously the, like, standard, like, type on the front and then, like, writing and it almost, like, feels like, uh, he's creating worlds, obviously, like,
Yeah,
but then knowing him and, just hearing what he was interested in, like, you're like, "Oh, that's, like, he's just trying to do that with me," or he was trying to do that with music at that time. Do you know what I mean?
right,
And, like,
right,
so
yeah,
Yeah,
that's, like
he's, like, literary.
yeah.
He's a literary guy.
I think that's why, like, obviously the text on album covers and stuff like that, like, that is, like, his one of his biggest, like, yeah, words, and,
Yeah, he's
like
it's
a
just
writer.
yeah.
It's just extra. It's for him, it's like another piece, it's
It's a
another
puzzle,
area to
yeah,
put more words. He's got so many words
yeah,
in his brain that he's
Yeah.
just spewing out on paper. You guys in front of we watched a video of you guys playing, and there's in front of Orfeo's drum kit, there's just stacks of papers.
yeah,
Like, it looks like an
Yeah.
office got just shredded,
Yeah.
it looks so cool, but then he's just picking them up, he's going through 'em, and he's just had so much, and I just like that any like, in that era, like, any open space, he's like, "Oh, put some more words on here, put some more
yeah.
words on here." It's just like a nice little
Mhm.
bonus. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys have any favorite songs to play live?
That we did or in general?
In general, I mean, in the fall, playing together, were there some that you just love to play and lock in?
I
I
mean,
I
there were some nights with Reformation where it
just,
was
like,
pretty
play
Yeah.
forever, like, could
Yeah.
play it forever,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I could see
Blindness,
it.
like,
Oh, yeah,
and
Blindness, yeah.
like, What About Us sometimes was the same thing, like, you could just
Oh,
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
play it forever. I mean,
yeah,
I think and Fall Sound, I don't it's like
I was just gonna say, yeah,
yeah,
Fall
like,
Sound.
anything that you can get in that, like, hypnotic space, but then, like, we would
yeah.
try, like every once in a while, we'd try to get Mark to play something old, like, I think we did, like, Just Step Sideways in Cardiff.
Oh,
Mm,
yeah, Trent Head.
Yeah.
Printhead. Oh, I love Printhead
Yeah.
too.
I
And
couldn't
like
believe he
did
said yes.
15 Ways like one
Oh
time
yeah.
when I was in Ireland playing with him. But like he would
I'm jealous of that.
he would he would kind of reject a lot of us like being like, what if we brought this back
Yeah.
into the like
We can change it a
rotation?
little.
And he was like, no, like
Yeah.
he's like, I'll do it tonight, kind of, but like we're not bringing
Yeah.
it back. you know?
Oh,
Anytime we said something like that from an old record and he said yes, which was rare,
yeah.
it felt like a
It was like
big
a big
accomplishment.
deal. Yeah.
That was your
Yeah.
birthday present. That was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
me, like someone
Yeah.
who is like, like I never saw the Grateful Dead or anything, but like a fan of like little like things that hadn't been played in a long time being busted out, like is exciting at a show for
Yeah.
fans, like
Yeah.
where they're like, oh shit, I was at the show where they played that and they hadn't done that the entire tour, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you don't get it that much with the fall, so when it happens, it's extra like salient.
yeah.
It's like extra
Yeah.
cool for that
Yeah.
experience. What
He
was it
may
like
not sing the right lyrics,
Yeah.
but
on purpose? Yeah.
it'll sound cool.
Have
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys
for sure.
have you guys ever attempted to do a fall cover with your other bands?
Oh,
No. It feels a little too on the nose or something, right? Like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you
But
guys did
and
it for real.
also yeah, and also I
Yeah.
I have this fear of sounding anything too much like The Fall. Like he hated when a
Yeah.
band sounded like The Fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like when you guys, like, wrote songs and then like, Black Roof or something, like, you guys wrote songs and then sent them to Mark, and then you're just, like, get the surprise of, like, one of your track I mean, it seems like it was the working process while you guys were in the band, but what it must have been, like, kinda cool to be like, "I don't know how this is gonna turn out," and then send it to Mark, and then it has his voice on it, and he's talking about spiders and or
well,
what or
yeah.
something.
Tim had
Yeah.
done those.
Yeah.
Tim had done those songs. Which record's that on?
As a
That
remit?
I
Remit?
think
Yeah,
Remit, yeah.
there's two.
And you had done like
One?
that
Yeah,
whole
two.
tour because Pete was on like maternity leave too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I did that tour.
Had you had recorded those at home?
Yeah, I mean, they were White Fence
They were
songs.
White
Yeah,
Fence
they
songs.
sound like
Yeah.
White Fence
and
songs.
and I've muted the vocals. I mean, I think I sent those ones specifically because it sounded too like The Fall, maybe or something.
Oh,
And I was
really?
like I
Oh.
said, I'm like scarred to sound too much like The Fall because he
Yeah.
wouldn't want that,
Yeah.
He's yeah, and then
Black Roof,
well,
they like asked us to write some songs.
Okay.
Tim and
yeah,
I went into my studio and like I played drums and Tim played guitar or bass on one, and then like Tim played drums and like we sent them like 4 or 5 songs, and that's the only one that ended up making it.
Mhm.
So,
but
and
that
like
was the cool thing about being with like we were in such good graces with him even after we stopped playing live. Like we just had
Yeah.
a relationship still
yeah,
after,
Mm. Yeah.
which I think is really special,
me too.
It's
But
totally
sorry, I cut you
rare.
off.
It's totally rare
Yeah,
from what
yeah,
we've
unique.
seen.
I guess that's what I mean. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
special in that way. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that there was always a hope that we would have been able to make like another
Mm.
full record, and like they always like kind of talked about it too, but like
I know. Do you remember me and you always talked about like, just give us like 2 weeks to write
yeah,
a fall record. Like that's all we
Yeah.
need.
yeah,
And it just never happened. But I think we were hoping.
we were hoping it was going to happen at some point, but
Yeah.
What is it about that, you guys obviously wanted to go back into that headspace. What is it about putting yourself in that fall box to, like, make that sound again? Like, what is it about that that's so exciting?
want to make Mark
Because
happy.
because you're writing music for and with Mark
Yeah.
who is such an unique like artist,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
So you know, the kind of person where if you do good and they like it, it feels very special.
Feels
you know,
very
Mm.
good. Yeah.
yeah. So there's that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But also that music is so fun to play. Like I could play Reformation for 10 minutes and not it would feel like 2 minutes. You
Mhm.
know. That hypnotic style is very, very fun
And then also
and
like
exciting.
we spent so much time over there and in Manchester and stuff, and like you just get, and like obviously we're fans of like British music, and like like you just get like fired up to like, I don't know, you want to do it, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's like I don't know, I think there's also like yeah, there's just like a hope that you can do more, and that like there's
You
opportunity
want to contribute
to
to the
contribute,
DNA of
and then
yeah.
like,
Yes.
and then something like that, like you don't know when you're like 26 or 27, is that like when you are playing music with people, like you're like very much together, like in each other's lives.
Mhm.
And like then like sometimes like when you aren't playing music with people, like you aren't in each other's lives. It doesn't mean you don't still like intensely love that person,
Yeah.
but like the music is a reason to like be together, and like you like hope that like, oh, okay, like if we make this thing, get to spend some time with like loved ones,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And especially Mark's time too, because it was kind of rare.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
we saw him every day on tour, he was kind of like shut
Yeah.
some of the time. So yeah, playing with him, it felt like a bonding session.
Yeah. That makes total
Actually, no,
sense.
we kind of hung out with him, but he was just very private, though. You know.
You
Did you
guys
ever
are
go to his house,
Kid
Rob?
Rock.
No, you went to his house, right?
I don't think I went in.
I never went to his house. Yeah.
Yeah,
You made it to the front door though?
yeah, but never inside. Very private guy. Yeah,
And like, it's like it was a lot of hotel living. So like
Yeah. Yeah.
you're like,
yeah,
and like cyclical nature of like being awake or up or partying or whatever, like,
Yeah.
there are days with all of us and any of us where like people are good and in a good mood, and then people are fucking over it and like, or haven't slept well and like are in a bad mood. It's like
Yeah.
you miss home or whatever. It's like sometimes it'd be like he'd be very much in his hotel room for like a long period of time, and we would be kind of
at the beach.
At the beach.
In beige shorts.
Yeah.
having a sandwich.
Yeah.
Eating an actual meal. Yeah,
Having to fret a manger.
yeah.
How,
That's true.
did you guys get any insight on how he chose like the covers? I mean, there's just so many random songs that they covered over the long history.
Oh, I know.
You guys, do you have any favorites any favorite covers that they did?
I thought it was amazing that he pulled out White Line Fever, like out of nowhere. Like we never talked about country. We never really talked
Merle.
about anything. We never talked about Merle.
Yeah.
And he just busted that out, which is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, we did Hungry Freaks, Daddy.
Yeah,
Hungry Freaks Daddy. Yeah.
But like over is coming down
Yeah, I know. That's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
cover.
by the United States of America. So it's
Yeah.
like there's like the half covers too, where it's like it's a fall song, but it's obviously not.
It's a remix.
Yeah, it's like it's
15
like,
Ways too is
it's an
is in there.
interpolation.
Yeah.
Like
We changed enough. Let's call it a fall.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, wasn't in scenario like the August Day Poppy.
The
that's a Beefheart. Yeah.
Beefheart, yeah.
Is that in scenario?
Yeah.
Or
that's in scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Veterans Day Poppy.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he recycled a little.
Yeah. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's so many. Yeah. You guys, it's been so fun hanging with you guys and getting some insights into it. It's I mean, we can do this.
I feel like I could talk about this forever.
Yeah.
It all comes back,
Yeah.
Like I was just thinking, Rob, do you remember when he was like, there's this song Systematic Abuse and it goes like this. Da, 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 da. and we're like trying to figure it out on the chords. Like, yeah. Like him and Elena just hummed it to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Terrible,
you
like,
see, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think like the version that those dudes were playing was in 6/8 like we did it, but it was the way they
Yeah.
hummed it to us.
Mm.
We started playing it in 6/8 because
Yeah.
you know, and like
And it worked.
It wasn't like intentionally like, oh, we're gonna do this like an odd time thing, but like yeah, it worked.
That's one where Mark was changing the lyrics all the time live. It seemed
Yeah.
like. He was, like,
yeah.
throwing in lines all over the place, depending on the day.
It's
Yeah.
systematic abuse. You know, it depends
Yeah.
on like, you know,
Yeah.
it depends on what it is that's like
Yeah.
how they're getting you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
was
Yeah,
Elena
go ahead,
kind of the
Steve.
key to helping you understand what Mark wanted out of you? Because I feel like
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was definitely the interpreter, translator, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not being a musician, you know, playing anything, I feel like it'd be so complicated to understand what exactly he wanted you to do with your instrument.
Yeah, because I remember there was when we were recording in LA, he literally was like, "No, do it more like this," and he was waving his like in a guitar playing motion. It was kind of like that Simpsons where they tell Don Mattingly, Burns told Mattingly to cut his sideburns. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm doing what you want, but yeah. So there
What
was
instrument
like,
are you playing, Mark? Yeah.
yeah. What is this?
Yeah,
What
I
is
mean,
that?
like you would be in the studio and he'd be like, "Not like that. Play it on the one." And you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Like,
What
what
are you
does that
talking
even
about?
mean?"
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what does that even mean, dude?"
Yeah, his recording.
And then
like,
we would
going
just like
around
look at
authority.
each other and just be like, "Okay, let's play harder or something," you know?
Yeah. And truth be told, we probably played it the same, and then he was like, "Yeah, that's better."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Good
Yeah,
listening, boys.
that's
You're listening. I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys, like, looking back I know, Tim, you were talking about, like, not wanting to take little, I don't know, tones of the fall and put them into your own work, but is there anything you guys, like, looking back on are like, "Man, that's something that has made me into the musician I am today or the creative person from being in the
Well,
band?"
actually, yeah, I take everything from the fall. I just don't
Yeah.
wanna sound like the fall.
Yeah,
You know
okay,
what I
that
mean?
yeah, yes, totally, yeah,
Like,
for sure,
I
for sure.
think Rob would probably agree, we
Yeah,
learned a lot. That was, like,
yeah.
actual college.
And like I mean like the main thing to take away is to like keep making stuff. Like no matter
Mhm.
what it is, like and no matter what your circumstances like are. You know, like
Yeah.
because obviously at the end of it when you like tally it all up, like the misses don't really matter
Yeah.
once you see the whole once you see the you know 10,000
Mhm.
foot view, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
The
absolutely.
body of work.
Yeah,
body
a couple of ugly
body
trees in the
Christ.
forest. You don't really notice them,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I also, like, there's something to be said about that dedication, I
Yeah,
guess passion, and there was times where it seemed like he fucking hated everything,
Mm,
he hated playing, going to the show, da, 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 like, but he still did it. He was like this soldier of, like, yeah, I don't know, that's pretty admirable because there's times where you don't wanna do anything, but he kept doing it all those years.
yeah. Yeah, that's right.
hotel
I mean,
living can be pretty sick, you
yeah,
know, like
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
you can like hotel isolation. I don't know if you guys have ever done that in a hotel room where you're just like
Not like that.
it's
Yeah.
like that can be
Not like that,
that can
yeah.
be like you can get a lot of thinking done in those places.
Too
Yeah.
much sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
spend a couple of weeks in a hotel room doing the same thing, going up and down the elevator. Yeah, you get a little stir crazy.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, the dedication though to his art, really, you know? I mean, he was even playing when he was literally dying,
Yes, exactly, yeah. Yeah, he
So
was nonstop, yeah.
see, like, from where I'm sitting, like, I hope I would be that way, but I know that I wouldn't, you know. I'd be
Mm.
like,
Yeah,
fuck it, I'm not playing that show.
Yeah.
You know?
he came out like 2 days out of the hospital after a broken hip, like in the wheelchair. Like, yep, I'm gonna
Yeah,
show
oh
up.
yeah.
Like,
Even back then, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you mix in like sickness, a lot of drinking.
Yep.
And he still made it work. I don't know. Total professional. I think like very old school in that way, like we were saying about
The music
you know,
industry
him
stuff.
paying you
Yeah.
in music industry stuff. I think he was very old school, and I think he appreciated those types of guys, like the old school guys.
yeah,
I was just thinking the other day, I mean,
Yeah.
Rob, do you remember how like stoked he was that Bo Diddley recognized him?
Yeah. He was like, you were on the TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've never that was the proudest, most like
He told that
beautiful
story.
moment.
He told that story so many times. Like,
And he like lit up, he was like beaming
Yeah,
every time he
beaming.
said it, which is also very rare.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's like an old school mentality to music and art, and yeah, which is very unique.
yeah, he would never sacrifice his path to gain
Yeah.
the commercial success that like he wanted, but he also was not willing to play any games to get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
compromising.
And back what Rob said, just like kind of like the full on keeping at it, bodies of work, like all the ups and downs commercially, even because
Yeah.
I forgot like Touch Sensitive and like Sparta, those were kind of hits, you know, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And
For
those
sure.
that came after like, you know, a lot of other albums before that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's also beautiful when you see him when he was at the end of his life, you're just like, he was I mean, he was always saying, "I don't want fans of the Fall as members of the Fall," but then when you look at, like, all the handwritten letters he, like, wrote back to all the fans and all these things that are just like,
Mm,
he did care, you know, like, outwardly, he put on the, you know, the persona or the face, but he really did care about all the fans and, like, taking care of them and, like, like you guys were saying, you
yeah.
guys wanted to put on a good show, he wanted to put on a good show every fucking time, which is, like, that's
Yeah.
why it's so good. That's why it's so
I
good.
know. He almost had like a James Brown type of like
Yeah,
way, you know, like he was
I could see
very
that.
serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And kind of on something you were saying just then, he would always surprise us. Like, say someone came to him and asked him a question, like I'd probably look at Rob being like, "Oh, good, Mark's gonna fucking lay
Yeah.
into him or
Oh,
something,"
yeah.
and then Mark would be very sweet,
Yeah.
Huh, yeah.
and then there'd be some other person who I might think was cool or something, and then Mark is like, "Fuck you," you know, "Fuck off," whatever.
Yeah.
It's just always it was always something like
Yeah.
every day, every second and minute with that guy was like surprising and weird and strange and exciting. Very weird.
Yeah. That's a good spot to wrap it up, though. I mean, unless you guys have any other stories, but I mean, no, not pressuring you
Well, I was
guys.
just thinking the other day, just one more for me.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I would love to. I'd
We were
love to hear it.
playing a festival and watching Lux from the Cramps walk towards us, and Mark is walking, you know, we're walking towards Lux, and then they stop, and it's like, "Hey, Mark. Hey, Lux." They shake hands, and then they walk away, kinda. It
Oh,
was
cool.
like it was like a Marvel superhero
Yeah.
movie, like these two just
Yeah, yeah.
like yeah, it was incredible, like just legend to legend, you know?
Yeah,
Like
uh-huh.
real recognized real appreciation moment.
Yeah. No, that's really fun. That's really cool.
Rob, do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that was Oya Festival. I mean,
Yeah.
there was, and then fucking Jay Spaceman tried to have that moment with him in the elevator at Barcelona, and Mark
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
really having it, dude.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't having it.
Yeah, he wasn't having
Also
it.
yeah. You see what I mean? Like, it was you
Yeah,
think, like,
yeah.
you think
But you
Mark
think,
would
of
be like,
course, he likes
maybe
Spaceman
like,
3.
yeah,
Yeah,
he must
yeah,
love
yeah.
Spaceman 3, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they're repetitive, you know? It's like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was like, "Fucking no."
he was
And then he
not
made
having it.
fun of us for
For being
for
psyched, yeah.
for being psyched on him, but also being psyched on Billy Bragg.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Billy Bragg. Yeah,
And Mark Eybold, who was in our Front
Yeah.
Pavement, was playing with Sonic Youth at the festival.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And he was in the car with us that we got picked up. And
Oh,
like,
really?
Scott
yeah.
Thurston.
Yes, yeah, that's what. Dude.
Mark always called Thurston Moore Scott Thurston.
Now, yeah, I mean, he's just like
that's good.
the funniest, like just so funny. There was
Yeah.
also like
That's hilarious.
this is just like sweet memories of like we were playing a festival on the Isle of Wight. I forget what the name of it was. It wasn't like Isle of Wight. And we played the show and we were like hanging out in the like artist zone. And Mark was like, all right, like I'm going to go back to the hotel. Like, and they were kind of like, you guys can stay here if you want to like stay at the festival, like hang out and party. And all of us were like, nah, we'll go with you. And then like we just went back to the hotel and hung out because like being in the group,
Yeah.
like the other shit like didn't really matter. I don't in some
Right.
in some
Yeah,
way.
because you're leaving with the belle of the ball, really.
Yeah.
It's like
Sure.
you're
All right, yeah.
why
like,
do I
you
want to
can't
hang
get
out
any
with a bunch
cooler.
of
Yeah,
I don't want to hang out with
cooler.
any weird sycophantic weirdos or like, oh, you're in the ball, or like, at the show
Yeah.
all drunk and everything,
Yeah.
or
Are
talk
you
to
gonna
the
hang out
other
with
bands.
Lily Allen? It's like
Yeah. No, it's like, dude, I want to hang out with Mark. Yeah. But and also in that respect, it's like it really was like a gang because he had that power to bring you in, and you kind of didn't want to be away from it. I mean, there's moments you did, but
yeah. But like, and you also felt like tough and scary, like as like being a gang, like you did feel like
yeah. Do you remember coming back to LA after like being with him, and we kind of have chips on our shoulder?
Yeah, like you're on a edge, dude. Seriously.
Like it wouldn't be weird if like someone was walking by and I was, be like, "What the fuck you looking at?"
Yeah, what the fuck you looking at? Exactly.
Fuck off, mate. Yeah, what are you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a spell. He casts a spell for sure.
I mean, once you're hanging around that temperament for so long, it's got to just get into your.
It rubs off.
It does.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get into the kind of the more northern Manchester attitude as well, where you're not afraid to knock someone down a peg a little bit if they think they're being too cool or something.
Hot shit. Yeah.
If they think they're hot shit, and like so you kind of, because that was very interesting, the northern attitude versus the southern in the UK.
Oh yeah.
And once it just, I don't know how to explain it, but the North, they're just a little more, I guess, more real in your face in a way, versus like maybe London, that's a little more like, hey, how's it going? Like, hey, everything like LA versus New York or something,
Sure. Yeah.
So, but when you understand that, I don't know, it's kind of attractive,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
kind of like, oh, I like that. Yeah, it's cool.
I like the realness. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the realness.
Yeah.
And then you get to practice it because you're in a band with him,
Yeah, you get to see
And you're
expert
hanging out with
practice the realness.
all these other Mancunians, and you're just like, I'm one of them.
Yeah, exactly. And so then you start kind of like the traits rub off. Whereas like if we had joined like Echo and the Bunnymen or something, I don't know, some like London band, maybe we'd be talking way different.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd be like
Then
very
just
nice,
some like silly,
very
dudes
polite
from
lads.
America. Like, no, dude, I'm from Manchester now.
Yeah.
There was some story about Orfeo like drinking with Mark in the pub, and every time Orfeo opened his mouth, like everyone in the pub would like turn and be like, "Where did Mark bring this guy? Like, where did this guy come from? What is this guy? Where is this guy here?"
Orpheus.
That's what he used to call it. Dude. Orfeo in Manchester was like hilarious.
Yeah.
He was like an exotic bird.
and
That's
like
what it sounds like.
and he Orphe, and he's like the most Californian like dude ever.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Southern Californian. What a fucking it was a ragtag group, and what a time it was.
It all worked out
Yeah.
greatly. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for the songs. And thanks for hanging with us. This has been great. If that's
Yeah,
fun.
the floodgates are open. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Synapses are firing.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
good.
going.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Good. Well, Rob, Tim, cheers.
Yes.
Hopefully
All
I'll see
right,
you
yeah.
around
Nice to meet
town,
you guys.
Gavin.
Great to meet you.
Yeah. I'll see you, Rob. I'll come say what's up. Cheers, man.